Hello everybody and welcome to this new tutorial. We will see how to achieve this 8-bit effect using instances. You probably have seen something similar in a very famous short movie called Pixels by Patrick Jean. If you haven't seen yet, just go to YouTube and search for Pixels and you will find it. It's very cool. Before we start, to remember, you also need additional nodes for Lightwave. You can search on Google for DPKit. Those are additional nodes by Denis Pontonnier. You can freely download and use it because they're freeware, but don't forget to donate. Okay, so let's start. Okay, I have this little guy here doing stuff, and I want to pixelate this man. So the first thing I need is a pixel, is a three-dimensional pixel. So is a box. Now let's go to Modeler. Okay, here is my box. Remember, the little the box, the higher the resolution will be, but also the higher the computation. So for example, my box is let's see, 50 millimeters. Okay, just send it to layout. Okay, stop the animation. Okay, now we need instances, so add a new, call it instances. Okay, we also have to raise a little this new. Open the property panel, instance generator. Here we go. Now add object, Mr. Pixel. Go to generation tab and search for rectangular array. As you can see, we have several instances. We must cover all the animation with pixels. So first of all, we have to make each other closer, so decrease this value here. As you remember, my box were 50 millimeters, and so 50 millimeters will be also here. So there will be no gap between pixels. Let's see better changing the type of visualization, and here is it. Pixel underwear. Okay, raise the number of instances to say 40. Okay, so we will cover it. Okay, now increase this value here and here. Okay. Okay, now we have this poor guy here totally covered by pixels. Let's change the visualization type to front face wireframe, so it is lighter, and we are going to add some node logic. Activate the toggle here, use nodes, and click on edit nodes. We have our instance generator here, we have our input node here. Search for nearest point. Okay, add it. Basically nearest point is searching for a nearest point, nearest vertex of a specific object, and it can output something. So first thing we need is to connect this blue dot here, base position, to position input of the nearest point. Now let's go in the properties panel of the nearest point, and under item click on dummy. Dummy is our figure. Okay, now we need the gradient. Edit. Open the gradient. Decrease the value to 0.1 and add a key. Select this key and make it white. Okay. Last step is to change the smoothing parameter to step. Okay. Now we have the distance from each instant to his nearest point. and we use this value as an input parameter for the gradient. Okay, now select the color output from the gradient and connect it to the weight, and that's all. Okay, basically everything is under the black area is erased. So for example, if you increase the distance between keys, as you can see, we will have more pixel around the figure, but we can also make it thinner. Okay, now push play to see how it looks like. Yeah, as you can see, there's some area that is not covered by pixels, so it's not a big deal. All we need to do is to increase the number of instances on the z-axis. 30. Okay, now it's totally covered. Okay, now we can change the visualization type to see how it looks like. Here we go. Looks good to me. Your pixel can be anything you want. My pixel is just a box, but you can do whatever you like, and you can also color however you like. And this is how our final animation looks like. So very easy setup, very cool effect. Thanks for watching.